welcome to Open Ranks. I'm Nate.
I'm Tommy.
And today I kind of want to, for this first episode 1, I want to talk about, kind of where it all began.
That's what we want to do.
I feel like that'd be a good place to start.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's see.
Well, what's a good time
In
your
basic?
training? Yeah, your basic training. Because a lot of people are going to basic training and they don't know what to expect. They don't know. And a lot of times are different. So,
Alright, I got it. Alright.
Gotcha.
I think one of the best parts about basic training that I had was, number one, the amount of people that I got to meet and do things I've never done before.
There's a lot of people know there.
Yeah, it's
for
absolutely
real.
wild.
Wisconsin.
I think one of the, but yeah, I think that's probably one of the best parts about it.
Yeah.
One of the funny parts, I have to say, man, I had a dude in, we were doing our 12-mile road march, pass, and this guy literally in front of me, it was freezing.
So you're OSET?
Yeah,
you're OSET?
Yeah. Which OSUT, for those who don't know, it's one station unit training, where they basically combine your basic combat training and your job school all in one.
Yep.
But I had a guy, but yeah, this guy in OSUT, we were on our 12-mile road march, and he literally pissed himself on the road march.
I got a story about that.
And dude, it was so funny because
dude, I got a story about
we were all literally sitting there just sucking, and it was cold as hell. And he's like, dude, I gotta take a piss. And everyone's like, dude, just fall out, fall out. And he's like, I ain't losing my spot. I ain't losing my spot. We're at the he was at the very, we were in the first, I don't know, probably first 25 people in the entire formation. He was like, I'm not losing my spot. I'm not going all the way to the back, And so he just started pissing. And the piss was hitting the concrete and just spraying up.
Smoke.
No.
Half right face.
No. Their drill sergeants didn't even care.
All right.
But the piss was hitting the ground and splattering all over my shins and the dude in front of us. It was everywhere. It was a fucking mess.
So that's a bad time. That's not. You're really good.
I mean, I thought it was funny as hell. But worst time though for me, I think was, man. It was even before I even got to Fort Benning. Literally drove past, went from my house, went up to the airport, sat there, waited for the drill sergeants to pick us up. Then they literally loaded us on a bus, and I drove right past the exit of where I lived. And I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? And I think that was probably the worst part. It was the moment of truly, what am I doing? It was definitely my what the hell am I doing moment. What about you?
Dude, man, I have to tell you, man. So I was split up. So I went my junior year in that summer to basic, and it fucked me up. And I came back, and when I was going to do my senior year in high school, I was like, I did not want to be. I did not want to be in high school because everybody's throwing fucking paper balls and shit and fucking shooting spitballs. Yeah. So I was like, nah. I was like, this shit ain't for me. And my recruiter kept hitting me up like, hey, you going to school? My parents divorced and shit like that. That's another story. We gotta get into that. But I mean, and then I ended up living on my own at 17, and I was like, what do y'all want me to do? You want me to pay some bills? And they're like, nah. It's like, as long as you just cut the grass and shit. And I was like, fuck. I was like, all right, well, shit, I got it made. I had a bachelor pad, and which I didn't treat it as that because I respect them people. But yeah, but so going into it, shit, finished all that shit out. They wanted to make sure I finished high school. My mom kept contacting me like, hey, you doing good in school? Yeah. I fucking did the school thing. I don't want to do it. And
yeah, the
it's
same
like,
for me moment.
I'm not doing the college shit, you know what I mean? So I'm going the other route, you know, and I'm a part-time soldier, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, I'm National Guard, and this is what I do. I'm still getting paid. I go fucking out to Augusta from Atlanta, 2.5 hours away, and hell, I'm in a 1993 Camry that I paid for from basic training, and they gave me money and shit, and gave me a car where I didn't have to go my senior year and ride a bus. So I mean, I
It
joined
worked out.
Yeah. So yeah, everything worked out, and it was all good. And then going to Augusta and stuff like that. And then it was like my recruiter told me, it was like, hey, within a year you're gonna deploy. I was like, okay. Well, fair enough. It happened. And I had to deploy, 13, 14. And I had to go to Afghanistan. And so, boom, there I go. You know, leaving everybody again. Didn't choose the college route or nothing like that. So, I mean, it was all perfect for me. You know what I mean? I'm making bank. Like, tax-free money. It was like the most money I ever made in my life. And probably my damn mom and my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And which was good. I paid for my mom's divorce and stuff like that. And my dad never sees this, but yeah, but I did, and you know, I still talk to my mom and dad every day, but you know what I mean. But so it came to it. I mean, there's a lot that's good that happened. That was good for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a blessing. So I couldn't ask for anything less.
Well, all right. Well, what was the worst part about basic training for you?
Basic training for me, probably when they mixed up the duffel bags and
yes, this is a thing. If you've never experienced this.
Well, they told you where your locker was and stuff, and all that, and it'd be multiple stairs and floors and whatever.
Yeah.
Wherever you're at, and I was like, all right, got it. Damn, run downstairs, do this, do that, and I'm like, fuck, and it's like, all right, well, we're running back upstairs and go get your duffel bag, and I'm like, I don't even know where the fuck my duffel bag is.
there's like
yeah. Oh, like, so that was bad
stacked.
for me. And I figured the fuck out, obviously, because I'm here. But another thing is like, I had a problem coming from the south, is calling everybody sir and ma'am. And
oh yeah, and then having to call them by rank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
or even
smoked.
just drill sergeant, you'd be like, yes sir, and like, no.
Yeah. I got smoked so bad, dude. It was unreal, dude. Like, it was fucking unreal. You would thought I was a fucking piece of meat. Like, it was unreal.
Alright, well, what was one of the funniest things you
Funniest
experienced?
thing?
Yeah.
So I can
impersonate
impersonate a drill sergeant, and I got grabbed by the back of my shirt and thrown across the hallway, which it was funny, and it was a funny moment, but
There's
I
no
can
way
impersonate. It was drill
for
sergeant Malay, and
I
he'd be
couldn't,
like,
I couldn't do that.
So you know, like cycles and stuff like that. They want you to impersonate drill sergeants.
Yeah.
Very
like
good.
the cycle.
I was very good
when they let it up.
Yeah, I was very good at doing it with drill sergeant Malay. And I came in there. I didn't even know no drill sergeants were in there. And there's weapons in one room and whatever. We were all at CTA or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
the CTA stands for the company training area.
Yeah. And thanks. And but so I walk in the building and I'm like I forget what I said, but man, I thought I said something. And he was there, and there was these females watching weapons and shit, and cause I started out as military police, and that was my shit, and they're like, dude, you're Drill Sergeant Malay, and impersonation or whatever, you know what I mean? And I was like, shit, I did it. And then I went to go to the water fountain. And as soon as I got a drink of water, that motherfucker came and grabbed me and threw me down the fucking hallway. And I weighed like 134 pounds at the time. Yeah, I was.
Dude,
I'm tall as fuck, but I'm just skinny.
I was relatively small when I went to basic training,
But I gained weight in basic though.
I did too.
I gained a lot of weight.
I probably gained 20 pounds.
Yeah, I'll say 10 to 20. Yeah,
so
that's a good idea.
So the funny thing about basic, you either hear about people losing a dramatic amount of weight, or they gain a significant amount of weight, and it kind of shocks everybody. Granted, I mean you still look like a fucking cue ball because they shave your damn head and you look terrible. But, I gained probably like 20 pounds.
Well, if you shave your head, that means you're just going bad.
I think it's just because I cherished every meal. I was like, I don't know when I'm going to eat again.
You have the people that are underweight and they get extra meals.
Yeah.
And there's no exception.
I didn't have that.
Like when I got to eat, the first person to sit down and I'd be at the end of the row, they'd be like, all right, stand up.
Yeah.
And you had to fucking shovel that shit down.
Really. Oh yeah. I had a drill.
If it wasn't for that, it was like you're not eating at all.
Now that I think about it, I remember having a drill sergeant. I had like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I was sitting there looking at it like this, and I'm like spreading the shit on, peanut butter, jelly, and then he just stabs my chicken with my fork, and throws it on it, and then slaps it, and he goes, eat it, take a bite. And I was like, well, this drill sergeant is like yelling in my face, come on, take a bite. And I ate it, and he was like, that shit's good, ain't it? And I was like, yeah, drill sergeant. And he was like, take 3 more bites. Throw it down. Go to the trash can. Go outside. Hurry up. And I was sitting there like, did I really just eat a Cajun chicken peanut butter and jelly sandwich? That was disgusting.
You have to. But, and so again on the defect era,
defect means dining facility for those who don't know.
Thanks. And I sat down late and I didn't flip my cup when I was done drinking one drink. You get 2 drinks, right? And you hold.
Yeah. Hold my
hold.
Yep.
Like grenades.
They made you flip them?
Yep, they made me flip them on the tray, and if you didn't,
I don't remember if I did.
They came over there and fucked me up. So I got fucked up, and they grabbed, cause we couldn't get nothing but water. That was it, and so they would fucking hold it and then pour it down on your food, and it just splash everywhere. God. And
I'd lose my mind. I would
so
absolutely lose my mind.
I don't want this to deter people from joining, but I mean, this is just what happened. And
well, yeah,
it's like, you're not fucking done with your food. No, I'm not. And then fucking, you didn't flip your cup. And then they fucking picked them up and just poured it all over my food. And
I think it's just because they're trying to just get you to hey, you are not a civilian anymore, and we're gonna make you get rid of your civilian tendencies.
A different mindset.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
And
which is good. They need to do that shit.
Which I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck that. You know what I mean? I was like, you know me. I don't really give a fuck. I don't have to eat.
I ate because I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna eat next. I just gotta do it.
Mealtime was the best time, and shit. you give me an MRE, I'm ripping that bitch open. I was eating the candy. I was eating all that. But after basic training, I never ate candy again.
Yeah, I never had candy or anything like that in basic training. I remember seeing. I remember I watched one kid get recycled for stealing a Monster at the shop at.
Ooh,
and he was like a day before graduating, and he recycled.
Alright, so I think we were on...
Into my basic training class.
I think we were on CQ, maybe? Is that right? CQ? Like, you know, you got one drill sergeant maybe there, and...
But was it at night or was it
and you answer the phone?
Oh, yeah.
And you got that paper in front of you, hey, sir, man.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I was about to say, wait a minute, you talking about fire guard? Fire guard is
No.
God.
No, that's in the barracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were doing that, and they're like, "Well, the duty truck need to be cleaned out." I'm like, "Okay." And so I go out there. This drill sergeant told me to do this, and I'm like going out there to the duty truck. There's a Monster. They ain't drinking. And there was donuts in there. And you know you gotta have battle buddy, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, hey bro, this is what we're gonna do. I'm putting all this shit in the trash bag. And I got another trash bag. We're cleaning out the truck where we're gonna put the trash in the trash bag. But I'm gonna put the Monster and the donuts in this trash bag. And put it in that other trash bag. Yeah.
Oh my
so,
God.
I was like, alright, so we cleaned out dude truck, and like, George was like, hey, well, go take it to the dumpster. Like, you want me to take it to the dumpster? I'll take it to the dumpster.
Why not?
And boom, there we go. And he's like, what are you doing? And I pulled out the other trash bag with the Monster and the donuts. Apart from the trash, you know what I mean? That was in the dude truck.
Now you fucked up.
And I threw that shit away. I was like, hey, let's eat these fucking donuts. Let's drink this fucking Monster. And yeah, we did. Yeah.
I don't know. I was never.
I did it like some prison shit, dude. I wasn't
risk. I didn't.
Like, they really fucking do you like that.
Yeah, but I wasn't risking it like that. I remember sitting there being tempted.
No, but I remember being tempted with nicotine. All the goods in another trash bag, apart from the other trash bag.
No, I get it.
And having the trash bag, I was like, all right, we cleaned the truck out. What do you want me to do? Take it to the dumpster. I was like, yeah, we'll take it to the dumpster.
The only thing that I really
threw it in the dumpster, but I was like, looking. Drinking the Monster, like, hell, you don't want to do it? Hell no, bro, hell no. I was like, well, fuck you, I'm doing this. You know what I mean?
I was never tempted like that. The only thing I wasn't tempted like that with food or drink, but I was tempted when I watched someone pull a can of Grizzly Wintergreen from.
See, I don't think I ever experienced.
So I don't even know how they got
shit
it.
like that.
I just remember
sitting. 2010.
I remember. Well, this was when I went. It was 2017. But I remember literally watching somebody.
What?
Yeah.
You went to basement in 2017.
2017. But I remember watching it. I promise.
College.
Yeah, I was.
Came in as a special.
No, well.
Right.
I signed as an E3. Then I finished college. Then they gave me E4.
ROTC.
No. It was maxed out on high school college maxed out on education.
Yep.
And so they gave it to me.
Yep.
But no, I remember a kid. He had a kid. I don't know how he got it. I don't know. I don't know how he stole it, or how he got it. But I remember being at the range and he pulled out a can of Grizzly Wintergreen. I was like, "Where did you get that?"
And you did it.
And he was like,
"You did it?"
No, I didn't. I was too
never
scared.
did.
I was no. I had it before.
I ain't had none of that.
I started taking when I was like 15, but that's a different story.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But no, I had he like was sitting there holding the can, and I'm like, he said, "Come on, you want some?" I was like, oh, I bitched out. I was like, I ain't risking it because I was so
Because
I
your
was
career would be ruined.
yeah, and then I was also like I was so like nowadays me being like the size that I'm at and I am now,
I'm running it.
But if I put in a pout or if I put in a pinch now and I put it in the back of my you know back here, I can hide it. But back then I was so skinny, it didn't matter how big it was. It looked like a fucking baseball in my mouth. So I was like, I'm gonna get found real quick.
That's stories from one of those times. I appreciate having me on the show, and I appreciate us creating this. I think it's beneficial for everybody. But
yeah, I mean, at the end of
it's unfiltered.
I mean, at the end of the day, we talked about this in 2019 of like, I remember sitting out by the fire and I had one of those.
We ain't getting that far yet.
No. I'm talking about how this all started.
Tell them.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta go refill.